All right, another successful mission.
Now you just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Sorry. Don't be shy. If you want to go over.
Now, Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona. I don't remember what it's called. All right, and good morning, Magic Crew. How are you guys doing today? Happy Wednesday. And today is June 4th, I believe, right? Mm-hmm. It's the 4th of June. That doesn't really have any major significance other than the fact that we are fully into the month of June. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome in, guys. We are en route to the parks this morning at Walt Disney World, and having a day in which got a couple of things that we've got lots of things juggling around, and we have new equipment that's on the way that had to be ordered and for streaming purposes, which means we're going to be going off of old equipment today and trying to just make it work, and just so much juggling around today, so wasn't able to get out and get going as fast as we could normally. So instead of just pushing the stream a little bit longer, we'll just let you guys ride along with us today as we make our way to the parks, going to Disney's Hollywood Studios. So glad you guys could join us for this is going to be our last trip for Muppet Vision 3D.
Yep.
So we will not be going back this weekend and watching it over and over and
The
over
last
again.
day, the last day is the 7th. It will permanently be closed on the 8th. So
Yep. The whole area. Matter of fact, the whole Muppets courtyard will be closed off.
no more Muppet Vision, no more pizzas Rizzo's, no more Gonzo's Royal Flush, nothing.
And we're gonna kind of get our last in. So, but we've had many good years, and we'll watch it today. We'll put one more viewing in today with you guys. So, if you're joining with us today, hi, my name's Chris. I'm your Disney travel agent, not necessarily in the parks at the moment, but eventually will be. My son Owen is streaming. He has the camera. I'm driving. I'm not touching the camera at all, so we'll be safe in that way. But we'll be making our way over to Hollywood Studios to hang out with you guys for a couple hours. Hopefully it will not rain this morning. We've got about a 35% chance of rain throughout the day. So it's just been overcast for, this is the 3rd day in a row. We've had a little bit of chances of rain. But this is not unusual for Florida. Matter of fact, pretty much every day during this time of year, at least for like half an hour. We would always joke about the fact that between 3 and 4:30 it was going to rain for at least half an hour. So we'll see if we stay out of the rain here today. And we're going to just have some fun in the parks. If you guys are watching for the first time, we'd love for you guys to jump in. We go to the parks. We take our community to the parks here at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort every single weekday. Today we're going to be at Hollywood Studios. Tomorrow we're going to take you guys back to Universal Orlando Resort. And on Friday we'll finish up with what our community loves to do, is go to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom Fridays has just been a staple for at least, I'd say, 2.5 years. So love it if you guys would hit the subscribe button here today, jump in and come and join us as we do this. So we have some other things that we've got planned. We're going to get started. We're going to throw in some things that have become a part of what we do here in the community. First of all, we will be taking you guys on hotel tours throughout the summer. We're gonna keep those on Tuesdays, just so everybody knows that if they want to see one of the resorts, one of the hotels, come on Tuesday. We're going to be doing the summer virtual series with Run Disney. So starting our first 5K, the Jungle Cruise 5K, is going to be on Saturday the 14th. June the 14th is the day before Father's Day. We're going to take you guys to one of the Disney World Resort hotels, and we're going to do our 3.1 miles around the hotel that Saturday morning. We hope that if you're running the summer virtual series as well, that if you haven't already set up your 5K for the Jungle Cruise 5K, that you might want to consider doing it with us that morning. We're also going to be registering on June the 24th on a Tuesday, starting at 10 a.m. We're going to do a separate live stream just for registering for the 2026. I almost said 19. Wow, I'm off by about 27 years. The 2026 Run Disney Princess half marathon weekend, which is going to be next February. That registration opens up on the 24th, and we want you guys, if you're thinking about registering and running with us, that we'll register together on the 24th. We've got a lot of other things setting up. Matter of fact, we've got our final days. We're getting ready to, in July, we're going to be going on the Utopia of the Seas with the Royal Caribbean. Amazing ship. Just got off of it ourselves just recently. We're going to take anybody who wants to come along with us. We're going to be hanging out there on the Utopia of the Seas. When Star of the Seas comes out in August, it will be the second in the Icon series. But until that comes out, the Utopia of the Seas is Royal Caribbean's second largest ship in their fleet. So it's a pretty amazing ship. The ships are just getting bigger and bigger. They really are. So we love that if you guys are interested, come on in. Whether you're watching live or on replay, just have some fun into the chat and say hello to everybody. I'm not driving. Well, I am driving, so I'm not reading the comments. I'm not going to be looking into it. Owen's going to be reading some stuff off, but I love to see who's with us so far this morning.
As I see Kwaharini, One, Adobe Runner, Lomov. Hello, everyone.
Kwaharini, by the way, congratulations last night. Kwaharini was one of our patrons in last night's patron Zoom call. We had 3 giveaways last night, and Kwaharini won a Universal Orlando King Gator popcorn light-up popcorn bucket. So congratulations to Kwaharini on that. Also, the second bucket went to James Cheney. So congratulations, James. Probably doesn't know that yet because last night I had to go working on ordering equipment, getting that set up right after the Zoom call last night, so I didn't get a chance to send out notifications on those. And our candy bucket, that got awarded to and drawn to Kitten Duo. I don't know if Kitten's in the chat yet this morning. If you are Kitten, it is not even 7 o'clock where you're at. You get up so early. Thank you to all the patrons last night who came into our Zoom call and hung out with us for, well, what turned out to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. I always say 2 hours.
It always goes a bit longer.
It always goes longer. Can't help it. So thanks to all of our patrons last night who came in. I did mess up last night's Zoom call. I will fall on my sword on that one. When I set up last night's Zoom, I think I accidentally clicked a box that should not have been clicked, and when I was setting it up, it turned it into some sort of a workspace call. And when I did that, for the first time ever, it required everyone who came in to sign in to Zoom in order to join the call.
I see.
That's not something we normally do. That's not a new process. So if some of you guys saw that last night and go, what's going on? It was a mistake. We don't want you to have to go through all that. You don't have to have a Zoom account to join. But last night it was asking for people to sign in. That caused a little bit of a ripple. I think some people actually did not get to join in last night. So I may have to make that up to you guys in some sort of other way. But that was my mistake on that one. But we had 2 hours and 40 minutes of just kind of hanging out with everybody last night. So thank you to all of our patrons who spent some time with us in the evening.
Hello, Captain Good Guy. How you doing this morning?
Captain Good Guy, I'm still wearing my bracelet.
If you need to let go.
I still have my ship bracelet on, Captain Good Guy.
Like, if I don't take the bracelet off, the cruise hasn't ended yet.
Well, it's still in my mind. Every time I look at the bracelet, I'm reminded of being on the ship. So it kind of keeps the memory alive for a little bit. I know it's been 3 weeks now, and I should just get back to reality. But by the way, guys, we do have a hard stop on today's live stream. So we're not going to be doing a 6-hour stream. We do have to close at a very specific time today because Susan and I have an afternoon training event and celebratory event with Virgin Voyages. We have a meeting with them this afternoon. We have 2 sessions and a party tonight with Virgin Voyages, and I'm looking forward to it. If not anything but to see Tamika. Tamika is our business development manager with Virgin Voyages Cruise Line. She's such a bubbly personality. We love Tamika, so we're going to get to meet and hang out with Tamika for a bit tonight. I want to tell her all about how things went on our last group cruise, and I'm also going to talk about our Alaska cruise for 2026 that we're doing for July 2nd through the 9th of next year. And the reason I want to talk to her about it is, and I think she's going to be open, but I'm going to leave it up to her. She gets to decide. I would like to invite her to join us on a call. For anybody who's interested to learn more about what Virgin Voyages is planning to do for their Alaska cruises, I'm going to ask her if she would be open to come in and sort of talk a little bit about what we can expect when we go sailing into Alaska with Virgin for the first time next year. So that will be this evening. It's going to be kind of fun. I'm also kind of excited this evening because one of the reasons they're doing this is they're giving us a sort of a heads up on what's going on with the Brilliant Lady. The Brilliant Lady is their brand new ship that's coming into their fleet, and will be doing its mermaiden sailing. Instead of a maiden voyage, it's a mermaiden. Mermaiden voyage is going to be coming out of New York. So you know those posts they put on social media where they say, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't announce it, but there'd be signs. The first sign, if for whatever reason we were to win the lottery, we wouldn't announce it, but the first sign is that I would be booking a passage on the Brilliant Lady for one of its maiden voyages. They're going to bring it down from New York down the East Coast, and it's going to sail around into the Caribbean and Bahamas for a bit with the rest of the ships, and then they're going to go through the Panama Canal, and they're going to take it back up the West Coast, and then it should be there just in time for May of next year for when it's first set sail into Alaska. We'll be spending time with Virgin Voyages excited about, the thing with Virgin Voyages, we're not talking about these super duper large, gigantic, crazy ships that has, a helicopter that skydives you off into the swimming pool. Nothing crazy like that. But I still love them nonetheless because of what they do and how they do their cruises. So I'm pretty excited to see what they can share with us today that we have not already seen for the Brilliant Lady, because that will be the ship we're going to be on next July. So
Getting really close to the gate.
we're getting there.
Dopey Runner says the first sign would be a post from my private jet landing at Shanghai Disney.
Hey, Dopey Runner, if you win the lottery, then we'll have to see about doing some of those crazy runs that you've always talked about doing as well.
Is it the I'm trying to think, like the Spartan runs, or
The one that you talked about earlier this year where you do like 50 miles, the relay race?
Go Tiger. Wait, are you going on the Brilliant Lady today? No, they're potentially talking about.
I wish. It's not here though. It's not here.
I'm turning the camera.
But here's the thing. This is one of the things that, when people talk about what is it you want to do as a channel, what is it you want to do as, as a representative of the brand, of the company, of what you do. I don't want ear-to-ear magic to be something that is like crazy famous to be famous, but I would love to get to the point where companies like Virgin Voyages says, you know what, we got a brand new ship that's just coming out. We have to bring ear-to-ear magic on and let them see the ship, and we get invited to stuff like that so that we can share it firsthand. That's my dream, is to get to the point where we get invited into media and stuff like that, and share it from the very beginning. So I'd love to do that one of these days. We work toward that, and you guys help us. So
Captain Good Guy says if I won the lottery, I would build in Golden Oaks.
we'd see you all the time. But I don't know, Captain Good Guy, if you were to win the lottery and move to Golden Oaks, wouldn't that mean that it was going to rain every single day here at Walt Disney?
You would have to be very careful about.
Would that just mean it would rain all the time?
You have to be very careful about when you build.
It'd be all of a sudden they have moved us into a rainforest zone of the world. What about you guys? If you were to win the lottery, you wouldn't post it, but people would know. How would they know? What would be the one thing that you would do, even if you didn't make it publicly known? What would be the one thing that you would do that if people saw, they'd go, something happened. Something happened. Would you be buying those annual passes that you've always wanted to buy? Would you be moving to Florida? We hear that a lot. I'd move to Florida. It's funny. People make fun of Florida all the time. We have hashtag Florida Man. But what is it you always hear? People, well, if we come into some money, we're going to move to Florida.
You say that instantly. Both Lone Wolf and Go Tiger both say move to Florida.
Move to Florida.
Move to Florida. Canada, own a house and be at Disney every weekend. Tori says she would become a DVC member.
DVC member.
Move to Florida and retire to Disney.
What about retire to Universal? You could retire to Universal too.
Could I work at Universal Epic? That'd be nice.
Me, the first thing I would probably do is I probably would book some cruises. I'd book some cruises for the family. I'd probably book us onto the Star. That's the new icon that's coming out. It comes out in August. There's a couple of maiden voyages. There's some ripples in the Royal Caribbean community about that, but
Morning.
good morning.
How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Thanks. Just thinking. You're all set. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Greg, I would go on a cruise and go around the world.
Oh, that would be nice. You know what? Here's the thing, Greg. I probably would book some adventure cruises, and I'm not talking about, okay, we're gonna go to Montego Bay and Cozumel. No, I'm talking about, I would book some of these awesome cruises that have like major, excursions and things associated with it. Some of these crazy places all over the world kind of cruises.
Here's the tour. City of Terror. There's the Skyliner. Skyliner.
That thing is always going to be in my head.
Gracie
now.
says maybe the World Marathon Challenge. That would be so crazy.
World Marathon Challenge.
That's the first time I've heard of that.
I am blown away, and I'm going to do my first marathon in January, God willing, and all the training goes through and everything. But I am blown away by the fact that we actually know people in our community who have done some of these other marathons. Like, Boston Marathon's pretty cool, but to say you've done like the London. Dopey Runner just did the one in Tokyo. I can't imagine going to a completely new international metropolitan city and doing a marathon there. So, I don't know. That would be cool. Anybody else, if you were to win the lottery, what would be the first sign people would notice that would make them think, hey, something's happening here? Oh, we have a question. Hey, we want to see Mickey Mouse, and we just paid $35 to park here. Is this where we're supposed to park?
Hey, where is Guardians of the Galaxy?
They were wrong. They were not supposed to park here.
Seven marathons on 7 continents in 7 days. It's like 500.
In 7 days?
Yeah.
What? Are they consecutive days?
Yep.
No. Who?
It's like five.
No.
It's like 50K to run it.
Forget about how much it costs. Like, I'm okay. I have to park before I can respond to that one. So right now, I'm signed up to do the Disneyland half marathon, like 2 weeks after I do my first marathon. That's 2 weeks after, and even I'm a little. You're talking about doing a marathon? That's 26 miles every day for 7 days. How do you have your recoil? How do you do your replenish time?
You don't.
Wow, those are some major athletes right there. That's like an Ironman scenario right there. All right, hold on to that right there.
Okay.
Let me pull out one of my little pieces of equipment here. It's in my pocket, and the other one's playing a piano. I don't know if we're gonna get lunch today, but we're gonna get some ice cream.
Really?
Just saying. All right, let's see if I can not hurt myself when I reach back here and grab this.
Nope. Oh, I almost
Did you
said
just
that.
lose the splitter?
I almost said those stack close.
All right, so this is an old piece of equipment. We just got hit by the person next to us. Oh, thank you.
Zooming back out a bit.
All right, guys, here we go.
Hi.
Hope this works. If not, hey, you know what? We've done what we can. We gave it a shot, and we have new equipment coming in. Thank you guys to everybody who makes it possible for us to replace equipment and to take care of stuff like that. We got a brand new Gus coming in supposedly today.
Okay. Prayers in the chat. Okay. Yeah.
This might work, at least
might
for now.
work.
I know this one was having some major problems before too, and we couldn't depend on it for long periods of time, and it was having other battery problems. But all we needed to do is the one stream, just one stream. All right, here we go. Make it work. We can do it. I don't know if there are any Only Murders in the Building fans out there, but today our Gus is like an old Sevelin, and that's a reference that very, very few people will get, but it's Sevelin. Got some breeze coming in here this morning. All right, so I can see you guys in the chat now. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome in, PRK. Hollywood Studios.
That's something wild to drop out of nowhere. Quallarini, fun fact, my cousin just filmed for an episode of Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, cool.
We've been watching that show here and there.
Yeah, we just recently were able, you know how it works these days when you have this, or you have this particular, cell phone coverage or something like that. Like, for instance, our cell phone company gives us free access to HBO Max. Well, Susan, one of her accounts that she uses for something, just announced that they were allowing us to have free access to Hulu. We've never had access to Hulu, and we've never seen Only Murders in the Building. It is only for mature audiences. Gotta make sure I put that out there. It's a lot more TVMA than I was expecting it to be. But we just completed, no spoilers please, we just completed season 2. We have not started season 3 just yet, but great writing, of course, great actors.
The Dope Runner says, the 7 continents is crazy cool. I'm just not sure I would ever want to do a marathon on ice with penguins. Would not have happened.
Oh, I wanna race a marathon holding a penguin.
It's like the egg with the spoon. You can't drop the penguin the entire race.
Well, I'm thinking more like the races where you have to, every mile you eat a donut, or every mile you have to drink a beer, or those quirky kind of races like that. You gotta do something with a penguin every mile.
You have to pick up a penguin and hug it for like 5
I wanted to be
minutes
one of those
like that.
small penguins though, not one of those giant. We got emperor penguins coming to SeaWorld Orlando, right? Yeah, it's like a couple weeks.
The big ones.
The big guys.
Big guys.
We got emperor penguins coming to the Antarctica.
Like this tall.
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet, but they're pretty big. I don't want to run a marathon with an emperor penguin. I want one of those little rock hoppers.
Yeah.
You know, those little cute little guys with the giant eyebrows that stick up out of their heads. Yeah, that's what I want. I want a rock hopper.
Yeah, I feel like doing anything with like an emperor penguin would be like, okay.
It's like running. It's
now
like
that
running
you've
with
gotten-
Nova.
Now that you've gotten to mile 1 of the race, take up this entire dresser and carry it to mile 2.
Move this ottoman over to the second floor.
Move or marathon, that would be such a cursed. Here's a dolly with a couch on top of it. Take it to mile 3. Like I don't want to do that.
That might be I won the lottery, but I won't tell you, but you might know. Suddenly I own a rock hopper penguin. Yeah, this is Rocky. He's just hanging out with our fam. He likes peanut butter and scratches on the back of his head. All right, we're going to be coming up to security here very, very soon, guys. We do not share video or audio from security experiences. We follow the rules here at Disney World. So I'm going to put you guys on a video hiatus. This is the time that we're not going to be looking at the screens at all. So you can have fun in the chat. Make fun of me all as you want to. Just be not, don't be too mean. And we'll be back with you guys as soon as we clear. So you guys continue to chat and you have questions, let the mods know. Until then, we'll be back with you guys in a moment. And we're back. How's everyone doing? Surprisingly, both of us managed to get through security all right. That's a rare thing to happen. Usually we both get flagged. Hey. Hey. Yeah, I know. I know you've had this a couple of years, but it's broken.
Hey.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
I'll buy you another one, okay?
Hey.
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 Guess what day it is?
Hump day!
Yeah, that's
Is it hump day?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
It's
the longest month ever.
and we're only on day 4.
The longest month. I'm so tired. All right, should we go inside? I'm gonna plug in a battery source here, so it's gonna be a little bit of a bump. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-dum.
Corey says thanks for that mic check.
Mike.
Once again, all the way down to your right.
Thank you.
This is how we do it. That took a little bit of extra effort today. All right, took a little bit of extra time, but we got you here in the parks today. Now, for some guys, we call this park therapy. The most essential part of park therapy is just having access to a place where you have the freedom and the permission to not think about the things that bring you down, that upset you the most, that challenge you to a point that you're not quite ready to get there just yet. Park therapy. It's the sounds, the sights, the imaginary smells, the screams of rides, the smell of food. Things that, for a brief moment of time, allow you to take a step back from reality. We're not here to be a full escapist. We're not here to say that we don't engage reality, but there are times where there is a benefit for us to just take a step back for a bit and just take a break. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, however you want it to feel. So that's why when we have our streams, we simply ask that you guys make this a park therapy space. We avoid subjects that are like along political lines, along religious lines, even sports lines that will just pull people apart and make it to where they can't relax as much. We ask that you guys do your best to maintain the magic as much as possible in the chat. We are a family-friendly channel. We simply ask that you guys remember that we are standing in line beside young children who are experiencing magical moments that they are ready to be fully engrossed into. We're not going to pull them out of it by the way we talk and what we talk about in our streams. So thank you guys so very much for being a community that allows us to maintain the magic. For those who are inside the park beside us and those who are watching along with us. Thank you guys so very much. What are wait times today. Meet Olaf, 10 minutes. Muppet Vision 3D, 10 minutes. Meet BB-8, 10 minutes. Darth Vader, 10 minutes. Vacation Funds, 10 minutes. Meet Ed Mode, 15. 20 minutes for Star Tours. 25 for
Then we have to go
Smugglers
through
Run.
this.
30 minutes for Toy Story Mania. 35 for Alien Swirling Saucers. 40 minutes to meet Mickey and Minnie. 45 for Tower of Terror. 55 for Rock and Roller Coaster. 65 for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Slinky Dog Dash is 70. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is currently down.
I say we go towards Midway Mania. Hopefully, by the time we get off of it, Railway is just coming back up bringing a snack.
You wanna go do some Toy Story?
Yeah.
Oh, let's head on over there. How you doing this morning, Ken K? Welcome in. Hang on, Cake Toast, what are you doing? We're trying to be calm, collective, and Cake Toast is coming in here and throwing all these emojis into the chat today. Thank you to Susan. One of the things I was working on last minute this morning is I realized we needed some new emojis for today for Muppet Vision 3D. And so I created some last minute Muppet emojis. And Susan, in the hospital with my mother right now, and has taken the time to make sure those emojis are available to you guys. So if you are one of our Magic Crew cast, if you are green in the chat, feel free to have some fun with the emojis. We've got Kermie. I think Bean's in there too. Rizzo, Gonzo, Fozzie. So,
Dr. Honeydew.
Professor Honeydew. Wow. Have we talked about the fact that there's just no shade in this little one square right here anymore? How you doing, Dave 626? Clarence is one of my wife's favorite rides, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Look at Cake Toast. He's like, you know what? If you're gonna be green in the chat, be green in the chat. 26 months. Cake Toast has been a member of the Magic Crew cast. You guys are a continual reminder that we've been doing this a while, and we appreciate you guys supporting our channel and being a part of our community. Everybody who's green in today's chat, you guys are a part of what we do here at Ear to Ear Magic. So thank you so very much. Thank you so much, Cake Toast, for being a part of our family and our Ohana here on the channel for 26 months and more, because most of you guys were part of our crew even before we started with that program. How you doing, Andrea? Good morning. LNA Adventure, do they have any Cool Kids summer events going on? Yes, they do. Not only do they have certain characters running around like they don't normally do, but of course here at Hollywood Studios, we have the new Let's Get Animated area in the kids animation courtyard. There's a DJ dance party over there where kids can dance with and have fun with Mickey, Pluto, Vampirina, Fancy Nancy, and Doc McStuffins. Of course, we just had the brand new Little Mermaid show open up last week, and the brand new Villains Unfairly Ever After show.
Oh, well, pull my string. You must be the new toy. Welcome. I'm Sheriff Woody, and you've got a play date with Destiny.
I think Owen's going to challenge me to a game of Midway Mania. Hey, howdy, hey! How you doing, buddy? Woo!
Andy!
Andy's backyard!
Welcome, new toys. Rex and me are just adding some pretty fine touches to Andy's backyard.
Whoa, this tower is not very steady. Can't we get Buzz to help decorate for Wheezy?
All right, you guys gonna give me a woohoo?
Or anyone?
Let's get a woohoo. Andrea, I've been a member of the Magic Crew cast for 10 months. This is a positive community that everyone needs. And the great thing about that is that you are part of that. You, the reason that it is what it is because of what you guys put into it. Thank you guys for making this such a wonderful, positive place to be a part of. And we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so very much. All right, let's go do our standby. Toy Story Mania. Good morning. We didn't quite make it inside. Didn't quite make it inside. That's usually our first time to make it inside the door. We did not. So the 30 minutes is very much on the dot.
This is sustainable. They haven't ridden this in a bit.
Oh, the magic. How you doing, Kia Stewart? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, O'Nay. I missed it. Let's see if I can go find it. Now that we are getting back into a little darkness, I can be able to see the chat. Dopey Runner! Dopey Runner's been a member of the Magic Crew cast. I don't think I can find it here. 21 months. Blackjack! Never thought about that. That's right, Blackjack. The house always wins, Dopey Runner. The house always wins. And I believe someone said that Greg gifted a membership. There it is. Thank you so much, Greg. Greg Titus just gifted a Magic Crew Cast membership, meaning he paid for someone to be green in the chat for the next month. It is on him. $3.99 is what it costs. If you guys are just watching today, it's not a lot. We try to keep it low, and it's been the same price since we first started it over 2 years ago.
Rolo says, I've never been on this ride. It looks fun. It's very fun.
Now, when someone gifts a membership, like Greg just did, the receiving party is chosen by YouTube randomly, so we don't get to choose who receives the gift. Neither does the person who pays for it. But Hootie received it. So congratulations, Hootie. You're green in the chat for the next month, and you get to have fun with the emojis today. Alright, what are their names?
Billy Go Gruff.
Billy, Goat, Gruff. Oh, there they are. Hi, Billy.
In a couple minutes, we'll go. And come on.
Yeah,
Let me get over
Leo, it
the
really is. It's the powers that be on YouTube that choose your fate. All right, House MD. House MD says, you know what? We got some Muppet emojis in here. We need more people to help us put those emojis into the chat. House MD just gifted 5 people a membership for the next month. So congratulations to those 5. Again, randomly chosen. Dorina, congratulations. Bethany H is now green in the chat. MP, Thomas J, and Crystal Coachman are all green in the chat. Thanks to a gift by House MD. Thank you so much, House MD. Thank you. And then along with that, boy, you guys are making everything so green today. Green is such a positive color. Orion G also. Thank you so much for being in the Magic Crew cast.
The problem is our speed testing.
So last week, guys, at Hollywood Studios, we actually gave away 5 sets of pressed pennies from Muppet Vision 3D. That pressed penny set will go away after next week. When the land's gone, that machine will be inaccessible, and if it's like anything else in history, we won't see that there for a while. So just to commemorate some history, we purchased 5 sets last week and gave them away. And we left it, we did it to the Magic Crew cast, so.
Yep, those are short. You can put them behind your ear or you can leave them out. Leave them out, okay?
Hey, Thomas J, you're looking good and green this morning. What did you say? It was easy being green. Especially with House MD and Greg on the scene.
And then you just walk by and
Charlie H doing some ninja watching today. Long-time ninja watcher, but still love my daily therapy. Thank you so much, Charlie H. I know we have a large group in our community. I'm a large group who never get a chat. They're working hard. They have a monitor up. They watch the streams. They watch you guys chat. They probably know you guys, like, you know, if they're friends anywhere else, but they don't get a chance to chat. So thank you to all of our Ninja Watchers out there. Thank you, Charlie, for always being out there with us. We know you're out there, guys. And if you guys aren't just popping in, we did put in some new emojis today just for our sign-off official for our Muppet Vision 3D closing at the end of this week. So, also, word. We got our word. July 7th? Now I'm forgetting. Our Rivers of America is closing. Officially. We got our date yesterday, our closing date. We've got 1 month left to enjoy Tom Sawyer's Island, the riverboat. All that's going away. They're going to start making headway on construction for our new Piston Peak National Park car-themed area in the Magic Kingdom. It's called Piston Peak.
It's heavily raining.
What this peak? Sorry. Yeah, what is called? Oh man.
It's still going to heavily lean towards Frontier, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, it's got that park feel to it. National Park. Here, let me see if we can put it up here for you guys. There's our first concept of what it's going to be like. It's going to be a national park. Now, if you look in the top right-hand portion of the concept drawing, you'll see Big Thunder Mountain. There's Big Thunder. The top in the middle, there's Tiana's. They are going to make it look rustic and woodsy, and you're going to be racing, which I don't understand. Are we going to be racing around the National Center? That sounds irresponsible. But there's Piston Peak. Now, what I want to ask you guys, because we didn't get a chance to talk about this yesterday, I want you guys to notice we have a new character in the very bottom right-hand corner. Have you seen this, Owen? Have you looked at this? This character? Yeah, this car, this new character. He's the park ranger of Piston Peak. Have you looked at him?
I've seen him. I just didn't think he was that important.
Huh?
I saw him, but I didn't realize he was that important to the overall story.
Well, I don't know if he is or not, but he's a brand new car character. But have you looked at him? Have you really, really looked at him?
He's got glasses. Did he show you Earth-based, did you?
Do you see what I'm doing? Is anybody in the chat? Let me jump back in the chat. Does anybody know where they've seen that look before?
Are you talking about kind of previously here? Nothing comes to mind.
How you doing, Park Rose? Welcome in. Good morning, good morning. I want you to look. Waterini just said, love that they're bringing Jay Audubon Woodlore back in cars form. Then you pick it up, put it in the back, boom, boom, bend it up, bump it up, boom, boom, bump it up, bump it up, dump it up, dump it da da da, boom, boom, da 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 da, ba da da da, boom, boom, ba da da da, ba da da da, boom, boom, ba da da da, ba da da da. Here, I'm gonna make it just a little bit larger, just because we're in a line. We'll be back. We're not going anywhere. Look, it's our buddy from the old 1950s.
Okay, now that you say
Park
that,
Ranger.
I can see the relation.
And who else? You know who I hope they bring in?
Humphrey car?
Humphrey. They need to bring in Humphrey in some
How are
way.
you going to make a Humphrey car?
I don't think it's going to be a car. I think it'll be something else. Like, you know how the cows, yeah, you know how the tractors are cows? Humphrey has got to show up somewhere in this as a vehicle. And I don't know how, but if Humphrey the Bear does not show up, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Do you guys know who this character is? Are you catching what I'm throwing out here? Loser Dork Faces. I just learned about that character too. So, here we'll make this guy back. We'll put him right there in the corner and stick a pin in him right there. No, I'm glad that they did that. They took an existing character.
That's cool.
And they brought him into the Pixar Cars universe.
I love it when they kind of like make tributes like that. Past me, yeah.
Speed buggy. make Humphrey the Bear a dune buggy.
Wait, what car could pick up stuff? Could they make Humphrey like a trash car?
Or a golf cart.
Or like the ones with the arms that can actually pick up trash.
Yeah, but I don't think, no, it's like he's going to be going through the trash, you mean?
Like, is that what he actually do is just pick up the trash can, put it in the back?
Then you pick it up, put it in the back. Boom, boom. But see, the Bears didn't want to pick up the trash. They only did it long enough for the ranger to make them think it's a game, and as soon as they figured out it wasn't a game, they were being manipulated, they stopped. By the way, special shout out to Nick P. Nick, we missed you last night in the Patreon Zoom call. We completely understand. Not good timing at all. But hey guys, Nick had a rough day yesterday. Not even going to go into details, but a little extra pixie dust for Nick today. So. Janelle says, I realized that once you mentioned the cartoon short. Yeah. And when you see it, right? It's just there. Pretty cool. I'm glad they did that. Speaking of it, it's good to have William and Addie hanging out with us last night in the Zoom call. And thanks for being great in the chat today. And congratulations on your newest edition, by the way. Janelle's been a member for 30 months. Love the Magic Crew. Best community around. I like them. I'm pretty biased though. Remember, here in the Magic Crew, there's a space for you. That was so cheesy. That was, even me, I was like, oh my gosh, that's just terrible.
So we should be to the front of the line in about 10 to 15 minutes.
YZF Ritster says, I see you.
Okay,
if you're in line with us, say hello.
Is this the Mandela effect, or was Squeaky just added?
I don't remember. Wheezy,
my bad.
Wheezy. I don't remember
I do
Wheezy.
not remember Wheezy being
We'll
here.
go back and watch. That's a great thing about our live stream. You can always go back and check it out.
I can't tell that's a Mandela effect, Max. I do not remember him being there.
I don't either. And the balloons? Definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not. Or the hat. I feel like I would remember that.
Yet it is. I actually like the vibe of the new Cars Land. It's cute. I'm just glad they're not getting. I'm just glad they're not getting rid of all of the water. That was probably the biggest thing that I picked up on today when I was going back and looking at it this morning. Yet it is that we're still going to have water. Still going to have water features. I mean, to get rid of all of the rivers of America is going to be rough. So I agree with you on that. Anthony wants to know, Chris, did you ever get into the Expedition Unknown series or season? Did not. There's so much stuff I have yet to, to jump into and to do. What did you like about it? Last night, Randy and Heidi, I could not get into the Zoom call. We tried on 4 different devices. It wouldn't let us in. You didn't get blocked. What had happened was when I set up the stream, I think I clicked a space that should not have been clicked and made it into a workspace, which required people to sign into Zoom. That's not something we've ever required. It's never been a requirement that you have a Zoom account to attend the Zooms before. Man, everyone who did sign in, and everyone who did come in, had to sign in officially, and they've never had to do that. They all had to jump through extra hoops. And I hope you're the only one who got completely blocked out. But there may have been others. It was all because when I set it up, something was not quite set up right. So I'm so sorry that happened to you guys, and I'm sorry that happened to everybody last night, that all those extra steps were required. A couple of people kept getting booted out, and every time they had to come back in, I think they had to re-sign in. It was a huge change. So that was all on me, guys. I'm so sorry that happened last night. We're moving pretty fast. What do you make of the fact that the Liberty Bell launch house is in the rendering? Well, I mean, if you go through, you can see that it's all been anchored. What I mean by anchored, if you look into the concept drawings, you can see Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. You can see Tiana's Bayou. You can see Grizzly Bear Hall. I think it's there just to show you guys how it's going to fit into the area. And how it should incorporate what they call our parkitecture. And the parkitecture will be maintained. You're not going to all of a sudden have a bunch of concrete, because that was the thing we were all concerned about, is how do you have Frontierland and now you're going to concrete in everything and it's going to look gray and terrible and it won't feel the same. So I don't know. Just like they're going to do over in Animal Kingdom, they're going to take the existing structures like Restaurantosaurus and incorporate it into the new land. So wishing on a mouse? Wishing on a mouse. Hello, girls. How are you guys doing today? Thanks so much for watching along. We hope we get to see you in the parks one of these days. So, if you guys are ever here, please say hello. So, I know some people feel like they didn't want to bother us, but not bother us at all. Please come over and say hello. been a member of the Magic Crew cast now for 26 months. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for making it what it is.
Step right up and take a rollicking ride through the gallery of games. They'll astound you, they'll surround you. Some won't even confound you. Our games will test your skill like nothing else.
I'm just happy to see Mr. Potato Head working today. I'm working hard. How you doing, Jamie Turner? Good morning. Park Pro says in the new area, Magic Kingdom, keeping some of the water is a good idea. The rainwater will need somewhere to go. If all of the river were gone, that would be a stormwater nightmare. And it's already kind of a nightmare in Frontierland.
Well, water pulls up very easily.
Yeah, like at a drop of a hat. In Frontierland, it gets really backed up on heavy rains. There's been more than one occasion where our kids have actually been stomping around in mud puddles. Not really mud because it's just all concrete water. So yeah, they gotta work on that storm drainage.
And his room is humming, cause company is coming. You know everyone's a winner. That's the plan.
How you doing today, Trent?
I'm sorry. You are playing. Yes, I am.
How you doing, love my dog? Welcome in, Hatbox Ghost.
You guys know my pal, Sheriff Woody, don't you? You don't. Sheriff Woody's the fastest drawer in the West. His pitches aren't very good, but he draws them real fast.
Oh, the eyes have it.
Check out my new hat. He cost me an arm and a leg. Fortunately, I had extra. Hey, you guys know my wife, Mrs. Potato Head? She's talking about getting plastic surgery. Says she wants a new nose. I told her I love her just the way she is. Besides, she's got 3 noses already. You folks act like you've never seen a talking potato. So what? I'm a potato. I make comments. Yeah, I guess that makes me a commentator.
All right, I'm going to remind you guys as we make our way around Crayola Canyon over here. The Crayola Corner is our first step into areas where the signal is going to go down. It just always does. We're in the middle of the building. It's going to get glitchy.
No signal can reach her.
Some of you guys may get freeze frame for a bit.
PowerPoint presentation until we're able to get on the ride.
Enjoy the slideshow.
Enjoy the slideshow. I'm glad you could all come here for this company mandated meeting. This could have been an email, but we chose not to.
R says, who does it better, Mr. Potato Head or Sunny Eclipse?
That's a tough question because it's two completely different areas. One is a actual quick service, one's online.
You know, back in the day, Mr. Potato Head actually was like brand new technology in the fact that, well, he did certain things that sort of integrated into the group. I remember the first time we went through this line, and I heard him say something about, hey, you in the red shirt. And you're always like, no, wait, did he really see a guy in the red shirt? Or are they really just going off the statistics that somewhere in these 250 people, somebody's wearing a red? Just simulated? but it's kind of sad when he may not be working when you come through, but he's pretty cool. How you doing, Ode to the Mouse? Welcome in. TLP, good to see you this Wednesday. How you doing, Mandy? Welcome in, Olivia. Crayola.
Call her when he says, yeah, my first reaction to Potato Head.
Oh yeah, they freaked a lot of people out. Hey you, I'm talking to you. And Cameron's like, is he really talking to me?
Yeah, you with the gimbal and the blue shirt and the
Oh yeah, now that would freak me out if you did that. Yeah, you. What are you, a YouTuber? Like, oh my god.
I would just die. Honestly, I would just die right there. I would die on the spot. I would have a heart attack and I would die.
How you guys doing this morning as we make our way into Toy Story and Midway Mania? Thank you guys for joining us here on this Wednesday. Already 271 of you guys have taken the time to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys so very much for taking a couple seconds to do that. As a reminder, if you play the Disney parks, if you're in the queue here for Midway Mania, you get to play a game. And at the end of the game, the prize is you get to put somebody in jail.
And he shows up in jail.
And he shows up in jail. Joyce says Robbie loves Mr. Potato Head, but we don't get to see him very much except as we're looking through the cracks of the walls. Since Mom is in an electric cart, so you have to go through the other line that's on the other side. In the dead center of this space. I wish there was a way they could pump up the signal somewhat.
You want me to get your...
Right? Right side, okay, right side.
Freaked me out for a second. Why don't you go to the right side?
Alright, we are using an old gimbal today, guys. I'm really glad that it's holding out so far because we had to discontinue using this one for battery issues. So luckily it's holding out, knock on wood. But we have a brand new Gus Gus on order. Should arrive today. It's really bad in this area. Luckily it's short. Even the Disney Wi-Fi is turned off at this point. There's no Disney Wi-Fi right now. All right, while we're riding today, guys, we're going to be in our own car, so it's not a big of an issue. We're not going to disturb anybody else while we're riding because they're going to be in their own car, shooting their own points and making their own score. But I'm going to try to actually play while holding the gimbal, which is difficult. We're going to try it. But it may mean that you get whipped around a little bit. I think the last time we rode this, the gimbal actually turned upside down. Remember that, Owen? halfway through the ride, the gimbal turned upside down. So that was a weird thing to have to go fix. So, nope, it doesn't. My camera did last time though. My camera turned upside down, but this doesn't.
I'll hand you this tail once we. Or do you want now?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's an arcade game. Dopey Runner says I should hand you the gimbal and let me have the advantage.
But then you're gonna just smoke me. I think like every other like game ride, I do better or slightly better than you. This game you will absolutely like wreck me. There have been times that you use the gimbal and only use one hand and you still manage to like.
Is there a little stick that spins it?
What's that?
It moves freely on its own, so you don't control the direction you're facing.
All you have to do is wear the little blaster right there in front. You just gotta pull that little string and shoot at all the targets. Uh-oh.
You want to be green or yellow?
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
You want me to go in first? Or you want to go in first?
That's what I was asking. I don't prefer the color. I'm fine with how it is right now.
I can go in first. Here, I'll go in first. I am going to unplug the next additional things though, just to give myself a little bit of not connectivity. I love to see families riding these rides together. Moms and dads with their kids jumping in.
I would say this at any time the gimbal decides to go wonky, I will take my hand off the controller.
Hey, and you guys, it will be blurred. If you've never ridden this before, this ride is in 3D. Owen and I are wearing 3D glasses, but you guys can't wear glasses in the stream unless you have them at your office or at home. So it will show up blurry. Whoa. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna hold this.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just hold the string.
Launch those pies. What? Pies? Coming in fast, buddy.
Nice. You can buckaroos.
Yeah, I think they've got the hang of it.
Way to play, everyone. Now you get the score point.
Hands the name and head tosses my name. Down the animals. If you want to shoot farther, aim higher.
Keep that fox out of the hen house.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Hurry! You're running out of time! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up. Excellent job. What a terrible.
Throw your dino gun.
It's really fun.
Small targets are worth more.
Let the string go back in after you pull. Great control. Extinction one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are amazing.
I am way behind. This is hard to do.
Hey, Ringo's late. Sir, yes, sir.
Moving targets are worth more.
I am not your mother. Ringo's late.
Watch for the flying blazing
going at this point.
Usherings, go and liberty and beyond.
Are you not helping me in the middle? Dude. Now I know how this is working. Dude, you are so in trouble now.
Rings down, people.
Really? You know what? Oh, you still got more. All right, you get a demerit for that one. You were going for all the high score points and leaving me to do the bonus by myself.
I was doing that. I'm sorry. You know what? With the final target, I will not shoot.
No, go ahead, but
Aim for the bullseye. They're heading your way. Howdy! Go for the goal! Only formations! It's your last game! Faster, faster! Go! Wowee! Time to tally your scores!
I don't think you so slow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to break 200 today.
Oh, way to play, everyone!
There you go. What? What? See, like, even with the handicap of holding the gimbal, you still absolutely perfect. Best this hour. I got best this hour. I got best this hour. Sweet. Well, that's today's live stream, guys. Can't do any better than that. So. I can't get a picture, but I think we can go back and watch it. I'm checking. Yeah, there's still no Disney Wi-Fi in this area. I feel like I think the other side is better because I feel like they have a faster time unloading over there. We have to wait a minute until we actually get the station. Yeah, so I messed up. For some reason, I started doing the bigger targets, not working on the bones I checked in for. Well, I was trying to get all the aliens. I'm like, why am I missing that one alien? I'm like, you're not helping. I don't know why I did that. So there are things here, guys, just so you guys know, if you've never done Toy Story Mania before, there are certain targets that if you clear all the targets in an area before they pop back up, you get bonus areas that will become available, allow you to get more points. And one of those is the alien section. If you can clear all the aliens off the rocket in the middle, you get one of probably what I would consider one of the best bonuses in the entire game. Yeah. A robot will. I got 227, 227,000. Yeah, how'd you do? We need to clear those areas. You get the bonuses faster. And he did some. Oh, you can put them right there. Right there. If we had gotten that robot bonus,
I probably could have gotten 240 today, maybe.
It's one of the best bosses because it isn't like a high value target. There's a robot and it opens its mouth, and for every time you score a ring, that counts as a target hit.
Yep.
So you get essentially
It's basically just a giant robot mouth, and every time you fire, you get a point automatically. So
and the earlier you pop that secret off, the better it is, because every time it opens its mouth, the point value goes up. So like it starts at 500, then it goes to 1,000, then it goes to 2,000, just keeps getting higher.
So that's why I was yelling. I'm like, dude, we gotta clear the aliens.
If you don't do it early, you don't get to those high values though, even though. But it's probably the best secret across all of the.
All right, let's see if I can actually get back. I am back into guests. All right, I can jump back into chat now. How you doing, Grace? Welcome in, Pickles. Grace F says, say hi to the Muppets for me. Okay. We are going to say hi to the Muppets. And if you are green in the chat today, guys, if you're a part of the Magic Crew cast, you will see that we've added some Muppet emojis. Thank you to Susan for taking some time to add those emojis to our emoji list this morning. So, yeah, we have new covering, shade cover here at, yeah. I was going to say that was going to be next on our focus right now, is to show everybody the new spacing. Check it out. These were just unveiled the other day. Hang on, I got to plug in the battery. There we go. Look, we've got shady now. So that makes a big difference. Been under the works for a bit. Now the actual space and real estate has not gotten any larger, but instead of just having some umbrellas, we actually have full-on covering, and that helps too when the rain. Think about it. When it rains, there's no way to get out from underneath the rain. It's fully outdoors, so. Let's hope that Disney takes this as a way to learn and to take a step back and go, all right, in our future areas, especially eating areas, let's add at least at a minimal spaces like this so that when people are dining, they can hide from the sun and or the rain when it's raining, because nothing's worse than having your brisket sandwich get all soggy in the rain.
So fortunately, the most is fortunate. Runway Railway's backup's at 50 minutes, so we can't exactly snag that. We came over to Galaxy's Edge.
Kitten Duo, first of all, congratulations on the win last night for winning our Main Street trash can candy container in our Patreon giveaway. Congratulations. And then this morning, Kitten Duo comes right in and gifts an ear-to-ear Magic Cast membership given to K Jolly. Congratulations, K Jolly. Kitten Duo has just paid for you to be green in the chat for the next month. You get access to special emojis. You get a badge beside your name showing how long you've been a member cumulatively. And you also green in the chat to show you're part of the Magic Crew cast. So thank you, Kitten Duo, and congratulations to K Jolly. Dopey Runner, love how Epic Universe did all those awesome shady spots. Speaking of throwing shade,
Oh, so many shapes.
Oh, yes, great. Blame it on the rain that's a falling, falling. How you doing, firefighter? Okay, hang on. Quarini says I need to check PayPal. When did this one come through? We missed it. At 10:54. About 15 minutes ago, maybe almost 20 minutes ago. Quarini sent in a PayPal for $6.26. Totally missed it, Quarini. Thank you for letting me know. And guys, if you guys ever do give a PayPal to the channel, it is not self-serving for you to go back. It is not patting yourself on the back if you remind me. If I have not said thank you, I am giving you permission. Hey, I am ordering you to let me know if I did not say thank you when you give a PayPal. I think actually one came through, I think yesterday after the stream, and I missed it. And I feel terrible about it because, you know, for me, I want to make sure I let people know we are extremely grateful for all that you guys do. So, Quarini, thank you so very much. And we just got a PayPal. Quarini sent a PayPal. Thank you for that PayPal for the Magic Crew. And mahalo! Thank you so very much, sir. Greatly appreciate all that you guys do to support us in so many different ways. Whether it's just coming in and having a good time, making our chat a positive, wonderful place to be, hitting thumbs up. You don't have to give PayPals to be a part of the community, but we do appreciate those who do support the channel, and for everybody else to be a part of it. So thank you guys so very much. Owen wants to go to Galaxy's Edge. You can do that. You want to go ride a spaceship? Spaceship. Okay. I had somebody I saw on a social media post yesterday, not even part of our community, I don't believe. You know, just as random things, and they were upset about how it was overcast. You know, and they're on vacation and they were really hoping it was going to be bright and sunny. But man, I'll tell you what, us locals, if it's not raining, so thankful for the clouds sometimes. It's a little bit of a break from the sun, because it does get kind of hot if it doesn't. Get a little overcast now and then. High today in the low 80s and about a 35% chance of rain across the day. So be prepared for a little bit of precipitation later on in the afternoon. Fireflies. Look at that. Fireflies, like number 300 for today. How you doing today, Firefly? Oh. Shall we go get on Smugglers Run? Do a little single rider? Anybody want to sing the single rider song with me? If you guys are watching with us here today for the first time, we are glad that somehow the universe has come together in such a strange way that you found our stream. There are so many people who are watching here today who found the stream in the same way you did, maybe a month ago, maybe a year ago, some people a few years ago. And they are big members of our community. What I mean by big is we love to see them come in. We sit to chat with them, and they're part of our family now. We want you to be a part of that too. If you're watching today and you're looking for a safe place to come on in and have some fun in the parks every weekday, take a couple of seconds and hit the subscribe button. Numbers and subscriptions really don't mean much if you don't have the real community to support it, the real people behind it. We're just thankful we have so many wonderful people in our community. We love for you guys to be a part of it as well. So, not as crowded in this area right now. Maybe is it just because there's not a show going on at the moment?
Maybe some of our stormtroopers and other Roman characters on the place.
Maybe the stormtroopers have arrested everybody. They're just leaving thermal detonators laying around nowadays. Look at that. These things could go off and hurt somebody. How you doing today, Amy? Welcome in. You're dragging today, need some coaxium. I have been dragging the past 3 days, Amy. I have just been so tired, so worn out. Doesn't seem like no amount of sleep is helping. I totally get that. Maybe we'll get two containers of coaxium today. Hey, I just noticed in the other chat here, Ode to the Mouse, that says there's not enough people green in the chat. We want to give a few more people an opportunity to be a part of it. And Ode to the Mouse has just gifted 5 cast memberships. That's paying for you guys to be a part of it. They enjoy it so much, they want others to be able to be a part of it as well. 5 people. That includes Ruben G, Dave V. Crockett, Amar Hamden, Motown, Willie, New Jersey, and Paul Engel. Congratulations, you 5. Ode to the Mouse has just said that you need to be a part of the Magic Crew cast for the next month. He's paid for it. It's all paid for. You're green. It's taken care of. Come on in. Have some fun with the Muppet emojis we put in there today. They may not be there next week. Sad. Thank you so much, Ode to the Mouse. Shall we get on in? Owen's ready. Now, you guys know there's a hidden spaceship on the spaceship, right? Did you see it? Did you find it? It's hard to see, and if you don't know it's there, you'll never find it.
It took us 2 tries.
It's awesome, so you didn't find it. When we first started streaming, everyone, like 4 years ago, said, zoom into the ship, zoom into the ship. I couldn't zoom in when I first started streaming, like 5 years ago, and I couldn't find it, but we knew it was there. So the small little details are awesome. They were just coming over and I was like, oh, are they looking for it? If they are, great. If not, I said I should probably let them know. There is a hidden Millennium Falcon here under the cockpit. Now let me show you guys exactly where it's at if you've never noticed it. And thank goodness we now have Zoom capabilities on our live streams, because back in the day, we could not Zoom. The programs we used that allowed us to do comments up on the screen meant that we could not Zoom our camera at all. So we couldn't show you guys, but look, it's right there. It's a little tiny Millennium Falcon hidden underneath. What a great little detail. So that's cool. All right, let's get inside this ship and go get some coaxium. All right, in order to do this and not have to wait an hour, no, it's 80 minutes right now. Are we open? All right. All those single riders will be separated. Good, because I don't like them. No. Here we go. All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. You put your hands up. Woo! Because you just skipped a ride, standby line that was over an hour long. How long will it take us to get on? Do we go straight? Or do we turn around? Every time we run straight, it is right on turn around. It's an hour wait, dude.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's an hour wait. I wish all single rider lines work this well. Good morning, Lori loves the magic. How you doing this morning, Danny? Welcome in. If not, 2 single riders. There you go. It's an extra win when the single riders get to ride with each other.
I like our odds. Maybe we make this video or make the t-shirt. Yeah. It's pretty good. I didn't know the last year. Make it sure. Right. We like it. Exactly.
Yeah, a little bit. We just passed that one, Steven. We got to go around the horn again. Hey, Paul, you're looking good in green this morning, by the way. It's not easy being green. Good morning. Did you ride Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run? Lori loves the magic. Been a member for 27 months. Thank you so much. Lori loves the magic.
Alright, so I have a party of 2 that wants to join my crew. I can take 2. Yeah, 2. Okay, perfect. I'll take my 2. Alright, welcome. We'll have you right here. Alright, you guys are ready to go all the way now? Okay.
We are. If you guys are just popping in, we are at the end of the single rider line here for Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run. There are only 6 of us in line when we get in here. It's an hour wait, hour standby. There's Owen. That's Owen Jafar. This is Owen Janier. Wow, I've never seen so many even numbered parties.
She's like, oh, we have 5, 3, and 7. We're not getting that.
I still recall the one night I was doing a live stream at nighttime and I came through the single rider line and there was nobody in this hallway. There was no one. So we waited a second. No one was coming through. She didn't know what was going on. So she just put me on a Falcon by myself. I piloted by myself. It was weird. It was a weird feeling. It's like I can't do anything but just pilot.
Hold on. If there's only yourself, were you able to left or right? Were you able to?
Yeah, whatever position doesn't get filled, the attraction fills in for them.
Okay, so which direction were you controlling?
Oh, you knew I was gonna pull the. You know I was gonna go light
So
speed.
that up and down.
Yeah, I did up and down. There was nobody. Computer gunned. The computer
Did you get
engineer.
like a close to perfect score?
I don't know. I don't even remember. I was still in shock about the fact that I even got there. I was flying on a ship by myself. Like, I don't know how that happened. Wow, it's like the perfect storm. When you're doing a single rider situation, you're looking for odd numbers so they have to fill in the holes.
We have 4, there's 6 of us, and they got pairs of 2 up before. Which is good.
I saw that. Yeah, rarely ever. Every
Usually
once in a
that-
while, my son and I can ride together a single rider, but you can't guarantee that's going to happen. Matter of fact, you have to count on it not happening.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
So
this is still a quicker wait than
50 minutes. Yeah.
we've had somebody before that was a couple that was in single rider, in which in front of us they got separated, and then the next guy and my son were put on the same ship. We got to switch up and let them ride together. Best of luck. How you doing, Jessica the View? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're waiting for our odd number from Millennium Falcon. Smugglers Run.
How many behind there, guys? 5. I'm gonna take my 2 here.
Okay. Go for it.
Alright, you guys are good to go. Okay. Bye-bye, it's all good.
How you doing this morning, Gene? Welcome in. Yeah, as a reminder, thank you, Quarantine, for making sure people understand it. If you're watching with us for the first time, single rider does allow you to skip a line. It does allow you to get on the ride quicker, but you will more than likely 90% of the time be separated from the rest of your party. You will be riding with strangers or just friends you haven't met yet. But the other thing to keep in mind is you will skip parts of the queue, which will maybe be a pre-show, or parts of the really cool queue you won't get to see otherwise. So.
Very good. A few brand new crew members and a few returning for another mission. Excellent. You will be intercepting a first order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now, as you go forth, my friends, I want to remind you to be careful. Safety first. Well, profit first, but safety's a close second. I want to make sure you and the cargo get back with no mishaps. Oh dear. That sounded like a mishap. R5, what is going on? A power fluctuation in the main hangar generator? That's impossible. I had all those components checked personally. Okay, my friends. This is what we in the business call a power failure. But it is no cause for concern, as we have systems in place to deal with this sort of thing. Yes, of course, the emergency power supply. Just what I was about to suggest. 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Why? What are we supposed to do till then? Stand around in the dark like a cave full of Minox? I have to tell you, this is not typical for Onaka Transport Solutions. We are professionals, held to the highest authority. This sort of thing never happens around here. Really? It happens twice a day? Just follow the crew member, my friends, and I assure you, everything else on today's mission will go perfectly.
Oh, don't say that.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise young ones. Por favor, permanezcan sentados y cuide a los niños.
Hondo is such a good character.
Have we flown for Hondo before? Is this our first mission? First. Excellent. All right. So who are my pilots? Is it you two? No. Engineer. What about you?
Do you want to pilot?
Sure, I'll pilot.
Who pilot?
Excellent.
Whatever I need.
Perfect.
We can pilot for you guys.
Pilots?
If no one else wants to pilot, I can do it.
I'll jump
You
over
wanna
there
do
and
it?
pilot.
Yeah,
I can
well,
pilot.
Alright, you go.
Perfect. All right.
I'm saying if no one else wants to.
He'll be my left side pilot. Take us left and right. Left is left. Right is right. He'll take us up and down. Push forward to go down, and pull back to go up. My gunner, press flashing buttons to shoot things and explode things. Lots of buttons. Hit those. Gunner, engineer.
Whatever you need to be.
Perfect. I'll make you both engineers. You guys gotta fix everything that these three break. No pressure. Just press anything that lights up as fast as you can.
Something she does all the time.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm really comfortable taking a few steps.
Yes, absolutely.
And so we can bring that all the way to here.
Go ahead. Y'all go.
Okay.
Go.
Put them on the floor.
Alright, I'll get in the gunner position. Gunner position.
Shoot the guns, shoot the stuff.
So it's simple.
I move left and right, you move up and down.
Yeah.
Try not to hit stuff. Don't die.
Have to go your feet there, buckle up and pull on the yellow strap so I can see it. Excellent, perfect, thank you.
Close.
Alright, we're gonna do automatic targeting.
You ready to do your job while on vacation, Mom? But it'll be less
Press the
stressful.
flashing buttons.
Because most of the time when you have people
Flight engineer, repair next. Hit your flashing buttons. You better be faster when we get there.
Alright guys, Owen is piloting today. No
Right
pressure,
pilot,
Owen.
push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. Pulling one down. I hope you're a good shot. Weapons are online. Left
Oh
pilot,
boy.
hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxial. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. There is the train. Those heavy ties are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. There it is. After that train. Flight engineers, fire the output. worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Power of the ship. Well, I grab the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the resistance has what they need, maybe I need something. A bundle. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. That cargo is breaking free. Keep shooting. Jump, my friends. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep up to the train. Punch! Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. Let's get out of here. Yes, a distraction. Fire the missiles at the train. Hurry. Watch out. The Star Destroyer is collapsing. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Boost. Look. We did not die. Let's get out of here. Your hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuvers. We've got company. Chewie's right. We cannot let them follow us back to the resistance. Move on. Did it. Watch out! Oh, that's good.
We're going down.
Great job, my friend. You retrieved 2 containers of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is, hey, not bad.
Not bad.
I shot too many times.
All right, I'm making an executive decision. Everybody out. Go on, get out.
Thank you.
By the way, not a lot of people know about this. I didn't even know about this until like 30 rides in. Right before you hit,
push the brakes and it won't, or something.
right before you hit the cart and it knocks out the vehicle and you like head
Straight down, like
head straight
when
down.
you get the first coaxium core.
Yeah. There's like a red, but I think you can see a red or blue that starts flashing. If you press that, you do not run directly into the train in front of you. Now you still get pulled down, but
you don't take as much damage.
You don't take any. You don't take the collision. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we not moving?
Yeah, we are. Just
I
has
just want to make sure.
Just has to adjust.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Wow, we're right here. Crazy. All right. So one thing that I've learned, you can do automatic targeting for the gunner. You can hold the button down and it will continually shoot. You do actually get demerits for shooting too much. I had a 51% accuracy. If you shoot too much, you start to lose points. So try not to shoot by holding the button down if you're going for a higher score. Only shoot when there's a TIE fighter directly in front of you. So, Kylo's out, guys. Kylo is just, everybody act normal. Just act cool. Remember, no one knows the location of the secret base. Nick does. Nick says it's in New Jersey. Doing stuff, cat. Good morning.
Out of my way. No. Sorry. You are an ally. Good. Choose your fate. Join us. Or seek the sign that is already lost. You don't ask the questions. Good.
Excellent.
Enough.
I'm going to take a step back and let all the other guests have access. And also so he won't see me with the camera and come over and interrogate me. So I want to take a second here. Owen, let's debrief of what just happened. I'm going to turn the camera this direction. So let's talk a little bit about what, if you guys have been watching us for a while, the experience that we just encountered on Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run is a slight difference than what you might have normally seen us do when we ride the rides.
Powering down is very intentional.
What's that?
The powering down scene is very intentional.
Powering down, there's all kinds of other stuff that were going on. But what I wanted you guys to notice is that when we first went in, we were directed to a jumping off this way. We were directed to a door off the hallway that we don't normally go down. That is a very intentional space. That is a loading dock for the attraction that is only for those who need additional help in loading and loading off of the ride. Okay, you'll notice that the whole experience of us getting on the ride felt less hectic. It was very low. It was very low key. Sorry, I had to keep moving. They're changing out some space trash. So you'll notice that we had the powering down scene. Everything was very laid back. Hey, who's going to be this? Who's going to be that? You guys are going to be fine. If you're on any other section of the ride, it is go, 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 go. Put your bags away. Get ready. Who's doing this? Get in your seat. Put in your seatbelt. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everything we did was very laid back and kind of low. Why is that different? It's because of the fact that you are going to have people who are either in a scooter or need additional space or time to get on the attraction. So that is the area that we were in. One of the guests that we were riding with was in an electric scooter. And so there's an additional space for her to have pulled off to the side, got out of the scooter, and we come back out. This is the key. We come back out at the exact same space that we load. And then we rode an elevator down. All of that is an intentional thing and is only in that one space and that one area for loading. So I want you guys to just notice that there is that extra space off to the side. All right, welcome in, Tony O'Tower. How are you doing today? I just thought I would point that out if someone was watching and go, you know what? It seemed like it was a little different than we normally go when we ride, and that would be why. At some point, Owen, I'm going to need to change this out. Tori says that's where we have to go with my mom. So yeah, anytime you're going through, you need extra space, extra loading, whatever that may be, you'll go down that additional hallway And it's just a slightly modified experience is all. All right, shall we head on back out? We are going to go do Muppet Vision. Definitely going to do Muppet Vision today. If you guys are part of the Magic Crew cast, you got new emojis coming in today for the Muppets. Another view over here of our space. Watch out for resistance fighters. They may be anywhere. Hey Owen, did you happen to see when we went by the mill party that they still have the coaxium sippers?
I know. I can go over here and check.
Well, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just remind next time we walk through there.
I feel like we still have every time we've been here so far, they still have both the Star Destroyer bucket and the Clone Trooper helmet bucket. So,
FMF Raptors is interesting. On Saturday at Disneyland, the cast members were actually appointing positions and letting you, instead of you choosing. So first time that I was a single rider and a pilot. That is unusual. They usually fill it in from the front, don't they? How you doing, Mejia family? Welcome in our next somewhere. Our next somewhere says, I'm so glad you guys are streaming Muppet Vision as many times as you can before it closes. We have made a point to, in the past few streams, every stream we're going to do Muppet Vision. It does close this weekend, so. Docking Bay 7. Owen mentioned the other day that we never eat here. And I don't know if it's because of the polls and the Magic Crew just doesn't have any desire. But it's unusual that we haven't dined here a lot, but I thought I'd just real quick, since we're over here, show you guys the Peka Tuna Poke Bowl. The Felucian Falafel and Hummus Garden Spread. The smoked Kadu pork ribs. The Andorian fried chicken tip-yip, which is really good. Perhanad hot chicken tip-yip. Roasted Andorian chicken salad. Batuan beef and crispy tapato. Uh-oh. All right, Sevlin, come on. Can you turn back on? Come on, help me out here. You only have to do one more day. All right, there we go. Batuan beef and crispy tapato. And the Ronto wrap, only available after 3 p.m. Of course, it's over at the other areas. Kids meals, pasta rings, and then they have a fried chicken tip-yip youngling meal as well. So we'll have to check it out sometime.
So I did try the regular fried tip-yip before. It's such a higher version of fried chicken and mac and cheese. It's really good.
How are you doing right now? lunch-wise? Should we, you want to grab something quick for today instead of doing a full-on meal? You want a Ronto? Maybe. Why am I asking this question? Of course you want a Ronto wrap. How about this? Why don't you go into the marketplace? Keep everybody entertained over in the marketplace. I'll see if I can get him a Ronto wrap. We'll eat quickly today. We do have a short time period today because one, we've got a medical thing we got to take care of this afternoon, and two, we're meeting with Virgin Voyages this evening. It's kind of a cool thing. We've been, looking forward to it for the past couple of months. But we're going to be hanging out with our representative and a couple of other people from Virgin Voyages to talk about new things coming up, including the brand new ship, the Brilliant Lady. So because of that, we got a hard stop for today's stream. You guys go hang out in the marketplace. I'll get him a wrap, and we'll keep going. So I'll be catching you in a bit.
I always give a Ronto a 5 out of 5. Like, do you want a Ronto yet? Like, do you want a Ronto wrap? I will always take a Ronto wrap. That is good. I will always enjoy a Ronto wrap. How you guys doing today? The marketplace. I'm surprised that if you look around, we still have a few made to fork stuff here and there. I mean, look, I'm surprised that it's still here. It's not even May anymore. Well, one more day and it's gonna be a full month since we still have made to fork stuff. The breakfast one is also really good. I prefer the lunch one just because it comes with that pork loin, and that's like something you don't see anywhere else, especially on a small snack like that. And it's such a good add-on. But the breakfast one is also very good. It comes with the same slaw, sausage, and peppercorn sauce. But instead of the pork loin, it is switched out with some eggs. Still, very good option. Yeah, whenever we talk about this, we're kind of split on which one we think is better. I really like the lunch one. I think having the pork loin and the sausage and the slaw and the sauce is a perfect combination. Dad really prefers instead of pork loin, the breakfast one, which has eggs in its place. So we're kind of split on that. Yeah, there's a good chance you may be able to find those at either, if not Cast Connections, Character Warehouse. I don't think we have anything else that's made the fork specifically over here. Also, thank you for everyone who's hit the like button thus far. It really helps out. We had a manager at work who was a Disney lover. He organized and cooked a Star Wars themed day. We had a Ronto wrap, the slaw, the nibble bites, and blue milk. A nice treat when missing Disney. That is so cool. Jen, so like a manager at work? That's really cool. And since you bring that up, it's worth noting that most of the stuff they make, there's a chance that you can ask for the recipe and they'll be happy to provide it for you so you can actually make it at home. That's actually how we got into some really cool dishes like buttered chicken. We did not really get into buttered chicken until we tried it at I don't remember if it was which restaurant it was at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but once we tried it there, we started making it at home all the time. He unfortunately no. Like you don't even have to tell me anything else. If a manager is willing to do all of that for their employees, I think that's a pretty good manager. I think it's safe to say that they're pretty nice and pretty good at their job if they're willing to go through with that. Well, I got the onion soup recipe from the Grand Floridian Cafe from Disney. Yeah, so if you're interested in anything, just grab it. I bet there's at least 2 or 3 more people who are watching right now who can actually who've actually pulled recipes from one place or another. I mean this in the most positive way possible. This is so eatable. You can eat this so hard. You can send this into the atmosphere. Hi. And we move. The wrap has been acquired. The wrap has been acquired. The eagle has flown the nest.
Did you want one?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, okay.
That would be so mean. You just got all these. I got 2 for myself. Find a place to sit down and eat, get into this hydrate. So I'm not sure if you're watching, but Jen was talking about how
Grab this Epcot table over here.
one of their managers.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Star Wars, there's a whole thing that
Flips.
works. Star Wars cable.
You good?
No, you can't take both of them.
You only got 2 napkins?
I only got 2 napkins. If you want 42 napkins, get them yourself. But that's cool that you can do your own thing, or that they did their own Disney thing Star Wars meal at work.
What's this like?
This is my wrap.
Like 13 per?
This is my wrap song. These are $14 each. Together it was like 29 bucks.
You have the sausage, you have the slaw covered in pepperoni sauce. You can kind of see the pork loin, like right there. All up in a pita bread.
Oh, snap.
This will never get old. This is so good.
Stupid.
The pita bread is nice. The peppercorn sauce and the pork loin just it's like little cherry.
How would you rate this?
5 out of 5.
What? No.
I know the thing I go back to every time and like enjoy to the fullest extent is a perfect rating. I know, shocking.
Alright. Think I could walk and stream at the same time?
Now what happens? Yeah, perfect.
Watch me.
Oh,
Don't stream and eat at the same time. While we're eating, let's go find out if the Coaxium Sipple is still available.
Make sure you guys know about it. Ignore the crunching sounds. Can you finish yours first? I'll give it back to you for a second. Wow, look at all the popcorn at the bottom of that. A lot of pork at the bottom. Quiet walk through. Chris and Owen is stuffing their faces. Trooper alert. Trooper alert. Oh no.
Command shuttle just landed. After what happened on Creek, glad I'm not on welcome duty.
The new orders for Journey.
Oh boy.
They're gone.
They're gone?
They're gone.
Oh no! The coaxium sippers are no longer here. How you doing today, Don? Welcome in.
Honestly, I was surprised we were able to find them after May the 4th.
I was too.
We just tried to make sure that the clone trooper and the Death Star still there.
How you doing up here, Mama? Opie Mama, we're stuffing our faces with Ronto wraps. Before we make it over to Muppet Vision 3D. We got a really cool package from Opie Mama and family this past weekend. Can't wait to share it with you guys. It actually sparked some ideas too. So go ham. Destroy that wrap. I love Ronto wrap so much. Like, I'm not even such a huge Star Wars fan. It's just really good food. Excellent food. Did we like dodge the stormtroopers just to walk directly into the stormtroopers again? Glad you handed off the camera to me before we walked towards them again. Happy about that. There they go. Perfect. Thread the needle. Oh, okay, it's a mistake. Alright. How's everyone doing? Yum Ronto wraps. Yay for packages is arriving. Was the Zoom call fun? We had our birthday at our house and got to watch Harry Potter movies 2 and 3.
Who's that?
Opie Mama.
I messed up Opie Mama last night when I set up the call. I turned on some function that required everyone to sign in and log into Zoom in order to join the call, which is not the way it should be. So a lot of people had trouble getting in. We may have to do it. We may have to do maybe a makeup Zoom call this month.
Jen asks, are you following them to let them know that you stole all the coaxium? Yes. That's
we did get 2 containers of coaxium today.
Yeah. And it's worth noting that other than us, all of the other people were riding for the first time.
Really?
Yep. Well, I mean, I feel like it helped that at least.
Well, having a good pilot who could line up.
That's the problem, is that people do not understand you need to line up behind the train in order to get it. You have to line up behind the train. All gunners have to be firing. If you're the only gunner, it'll actually let you shoot both sides. But if there's 2 registered gunners, the other side won't fall off until the other person shoots it off. So you have to keep that in mind. Engineers are essential because if the pilots don't know they're supposed to line directly behind the train, you can lock the Millennium Falcon behind it for them. So that's very important. How was the rap? How was the rap?
This is my rap song. Ronto rap song.
You hydrate, then I'll hand this off to you, then I'll hydrate. Go Tiger. Hondo is very vocal about needing to line up behind the train, but you'll be surprised with the amount of times we've ridden, people
don't line up.
They don't line up. You'll be like, line up behind the train.
Us as engineers,
behind the train.
Always engineers as single riders. And if you have a pilot who doesn't know how to line it up, you have to basically catch it on their sporadic moving around. You just have to be able to catch it in the middle, as opposed to Owen today. He was able to line it up almost immediately.
I feel like as a pilot today, I could have done better, because like usually what I'm used to, I don't have to focus on what's ahead. I get like zone out a bit because I'm the engineer. But because I think I scraped either the floor or the ceiling at least 3 times.
But you know what we didn't do on the way out at the very beginning? We didn't hit on the way out. Normally we hit like on the way out of the spaceport. All right, so before we go to Muppet Vision 3D, I need to go change out my fuel rods. I don't know what it is about equipment when you do stuff like this, but our gimbal yesterday went kaputs. The motor burned out and it just would not reset. So we ordered a new Gus stabilizer last night. It should arrive today. Also yesterday, for some reason,
floaty, our external battery, had not recharged. So all day yesterday, the entire day, it was on the charger. And I just looked this morning. Our power on today's stream is really low. And I'm like, why? And I picked up floaty. It's dead. It did not charge after being on the charger for 24 hours. So we'll have to get ourselves a brand new set of equipment, I guess. We're gonna get a new gimbal. We'll get ourselves a new battery charger. There's a line to take photos in front of the Muppet fountain. And they're taking pictures in front of Muppet Vision 3D too. There's a line to get inside. We may have to wait a bit. I'm gonna go change out our fuel rods first.
Is the machine on?
It is gone.
Dude, you're real lucky if we did last week. It's not there anymore.
It's gone. The penny machine is gone. Maybe inside, dude. Don't freak out too quickly. But our fuel rod machine is gone too, so let's just go inside and check. Ooh, that smells good. All right, let's find our press penny machine in our fuel rod station. There's a dog tax. We'll go check it out. But yes, our press penny machine has been moved. Oh, we may be out of luck, dude.
Hard pressed not to say
Wow. Nope. You see them out here? No, dude. We may have lost them. All right, we're going to be on a search, scavenger hunt, see if they moved the penny machine somewhere else. Maybe they put them in a more prominent position. Try to sell a few last ones before they go away. But not good, dude.
You want to go inside or out?
Is your fuel rod so good? Check inside here. Can we get inside there? Just look inside the window. Nope, that location's gone too. Man. No fuel rod and no press penny machine, guys. Let's see if they moved it to the front. Hey Melanie, how you doing today? Welcome in Disney's Musical.
Hey, how you doing today?
The penny machine is gone.
The penny machine?
They moved it. Did they move it up front? Ah, I was hoping they moved it. They also moved the fuel rod machine. And the fuel rod. So cool. How are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
What's on the agenda? What you guys doing?
Just walking around here.
Soaking it all in?
Yeah. We'll be back though.
The long line of people getting pictures in front of Piggy and in front of
We just got ours.
So.
Her camera broke. That's why it's longer line.
Oh, that doesn't help, but the camera doesn't work. So, well, cool.
We'll be back Saturday too.
Are you gonna-
back Saturday?
I don't think so. We're gonna say our final goodbyes. You know, I may look like an extrovert, but when it comes down to it, those crowds, I'm like, you know, I've said my goodbyes already. Those kind of freak me out sometimes.
Oh, okay.
When they get like really crowded and everybody's getting together. And I don't know, I've never come to the last viewing. I've never been to the last ride. So I just, you know, since we're here so often, I just kind of say goodbye slowly.
Okay.
But we are going to go in and watch it on the stream.
Okay.
So we've done it every stream for the past month. So we'll go there's one more time.
Yes.
And I'm just hoping to have glasses still by the weekend. I don't know, for some reason the glasses are just slowly disappearing.
Yeah, right?
So are you guys already seen it today?
No.
You're gonna come back on Saturday?
Yeah. We'll see. I'm sure it's going
It's gonna be so crowded. Get some pictures, put it up on Instagram. I'll watch it on your Instagram.
Okay.
It's good to see you guys.
See you too.
We're gonna go change out our fuel rod, and then we'll go watch it ourselves again as well. Good to see you guys. Lisa following the magic on Instagram. All right, Owen.
Yeah, it's under the radar.
You know, if they moved it out here, they may actually keep the pennies out for a little bit. They did it for Splash Mountain for just a couple weeks, so if they moved it out here, guys, there may be a chance for you to get a pressed penny set a little longer than this weekend. Because if they didn't move the machine, they would just disappear.
We'll see you guys later. All right. Enjoy.
Where'd you go? There's no machine over here. I think the closest one is going to be, do you have one that's good? No, we take that one. Oh, about to be. I have one. I hear this is from 300 is that's 0. So. Yeah, I was looking at the map for fuel rods earlier, and like all the fuel rods are at like the north. The switch off stations are at the north of the park, and there's none in the south. It's kind of weird. So there's none in the Toy Story area, none in Galaxy's Edge, none in this area. I'll show you guys. We'll grab a set in just a second. But this is where they're at now. Let's take it out. How's everyone doing? You want to take it?
Sure. Let me pull a maneuver. I can't tell if it's actually on me. Let me switch. Probably, but I need to put them out. How many you need? Just give me all your money. Yeah, give me. I swear, if you put like $20 in the next channel, really tell you. Give me all your money.
Oh my gosh, you got so much money.
Swear to God, if he like pulls out my $20 bills. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. He's getting some pennies now. Additional pennies, more pennies. If anyone needs anything from Costco, Nick's going there. So if you need something specific, tell him now. Let me hold it from this hand. There we go. So every time I touch the screen, my hand isn't showing camera. By the way, as just a reminder, how these machines work, you can either put in $1 or scan a credit card. Keep in mind, if you use your credit card, it is going to give you all 3 pennies, one of each design. So if you only wanted one, or if you wanted one of the same design and you go to use your credit card, you're not going to get what you want. So keep that. Think before you just randomly tap your card. If Chris likes pennies so much, that'll make him a penny pitcher. Maybe? I don't know. So it's gonna be sad to say goodbye. This is gonna be the last time we're gonna be able to stream this and probably see this in person. I don't think we're going to be going Saturday the 7th. It's gonna be chaotic. I don't think it will be worth it for us. For other people it may be, but this is kind of like one of our last like legacy attractions of the old Hollywood studios. Other than Tower of Terror, Tower and Terror, Rock and Roll Coaster. I mean, we're still gonna have Rock and Roll Coaster, but it's gonna go under renovation. It's gonna have a new overlay. To be honest, I'm gonna actually probably prefer their overlay over to the original ride, but it makes you think about how much time has passed. I should not feel old looking at this, but I do. I doubt it, maybe. As of right now, I'm kind of focusing on just upping my race tolerance. So I've done a 5K. I'll be doing a 10K with you guys who are joining us for Wine and Dine. I'll be doing a 10K that weekend. So I was meeting up with you guys. I do not have any races for marathon weekend. Marathon weekend. So if I run a race for Princess or Springtime Surprise, that's still up for grabs. I'm still thinking on that. It really depends.
You want to do it now, babe?
Yeah, I am. What I'm really hoping that they'll do is that they'll take it out and then like a few years later they'll reinstate it somewhere else, but that's very wishful thinking. I'm gonna miss it. It has such good humor.
Alright, so this is what I did. I was trying to get...
Okay.
Remember how the pizza Rizzo disappeared?
Hmm.
And it's back over here now.
Yep.
So I put in $3 of your dollars to get a pizza Rizzo, and it only gave me 2. So it shorted me 1. So it shorted me 1. I'm trying to... I don't know what I did with them. Oh, I'll put them over here. I only got 2. I was going to get 3. But I did get a pizza Rizzo. Pizza Rizzo! So, cheap souvenirs, but the machines are here. I have no idea how long they're going to be here. Like
It's a little
for about a couple weeks.
It's a little memorial of the ride. It doesn't cost that much. I mean, it isn't like you can get Muppets merch anymore. That store over there has been closed for who knows how long.
Let's go check out Muppet Vision, please.
Yep.
And next time we come out, you can help me find another fuel rod station because the one inside Pizza Rizzo's is gone already.
I'm sure I'll be
Walt Disney World Heaven yet.
sniff one out.
This is our line to get pictures. All right, let's get in line. Let's do it. Everybody's saying goodbye. Joy says, I was surprised to see a stuffed Kermit the Frog on Shop Disney recently and snatched it up. You know what I'm really shocked about? Disney did not take this as an opportunity to sell a overpriced, they're closing my favorite attraction shirt. Think about it, they did it with the Osborne Spectacle of Dancing Lights. They had a final shirt. I'm really shocked that they didn't do some sort of last Muppet Vision 3D shirt. You think about it, if they had a Muppet Vision 3D t-shirt, who in the chat would buy one? Thanks a lot, Jen. Have a great day at work. I just wanted to help. Ronto!
That's like my dad. Yeah, he had glasses.
You're right. Needs more sugar.
Alright guys, going to look for the second camera.
This is very much, probably without all shadow of a doubt, our very last time ever seeing Muppet Vision 3D, and we're going to do it with you guys. So thank you guys for joining us today.
I'm going to be taking pictures and video of any like Dax and stuff like
Two 3D glasses. Let's hang toward the back.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Good job.
Video display test. Lose the background. Thank you.
Scooter from Mars.
I didn't know if those were ever seen the screen.
Yep. We never come into the very beginning.
Go.
Thanks, guys.
Check. Haven't I been here before? Good. Wow, is that weird or what? Hey, Tom. Yeah, over there.
He is literally testing every screen.
Now, check me. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention, please? Excuse me,
Quiet! Well, you gotta project from the diaphragm.
Thank you, Rizzo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could step as far forward and close together as you can.
Yeah. You close. You see, we're doing research on deodorant strength.
Rizzo, you're disgusting.
It's a gift.
Well, we're ready to start Muppet Vision 3D. And if you'll... Oh, he's inside getting ready.
Oh, great. Yeah, got a whole act in a 3D movie. Just wait there. Okay, get ready, girls. Stuart, I'd like to present the 3Ds.
I'm Dorothy. I'm Dinah.
I'm Max. Yeah, Debbie was sick, so the union sent me.
One, two, three.
I appreciate your shirt.
Maybe another time. Come on, man.
Now, folks, if you...
Okay, cool. Let's go all the way to that yellow line.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm going to help Miss Piggy with her musical number.
You don't know you interrupted Miss Piggy watching her
Nice outfit. Stuart, there's a telephone call for you. It's urgent. Yeah. I got it. We don't have a telephone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's a display of tremendous dancing talent with the added cultural component of a bucket flower on my head. Rusty.
Okay, everyone, so let's take a page from Gonzo's book and let's tap dance our way towards that yellow line where the doors are located. So again, you can also waka waka as well. It's entirely up to you, but just everyone make your way to that yellow line where the doors are located. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, give yourselves a nice round of applause.
Gonzo? We have no phone.
Well, get one.
Where was I before I was interrupted? Yes, I was going to tell you about the 3D...
Hello, Scooter.
Bing, where are you going with that?
Oh, I thought Miss Piggy might need a prop for her number.
Bing, can't you see that Piggy doesn't want any help?
Oh, I'm sure she'll like this.
Look, I'm sorry about these interruptions. All right, we're just about ready to start the movie, so if you listen carefully, you can hear the orchestra tuning out. Hey, no, wait a second. Hey, you penguins can't go in there, you'll interrupt the orchestra.
These penguins are the orchestra. Come on, Eugene, come on, Estelle, come on, let's go. Come on.
All right, before we go in, here's Sam Eagle with some important safety instructions.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sam Eagle, and these are some important safety instructions for you. Not now, though.
Sam, this is urgent.
What?
Yes.
Really? Here?
Right over there.
Oh, of course, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an unexpected surprise. I have the great honor of introducing the one, the only Mr. Mickey Mouse.
Hello, hi there. Welcome to my pod. How you doing? Hello.
You are not Mickey Mouse, you are a rat.
Rat smack. Besides, they're tourists. What do they know?
You get out of here.
Okay, but do I still get my $10?
Get out, get out, get out.
Hey, Donald Duck back here.
Will you get out?
Yes.
I apologize. Now we must have safety instructions. First, when entering the theater, please move as far to the end of the row as possible. Stopping in the middle is distinctly unpatriotic. Second, do not attempt to walk. While wearing your 3D glasses, you may trip, and frankly, you will take it. What are you doing?
I'm just showing how you can trip if you walk with your glasses on.
Will you stop this foolishness?
What foolishness would you like to see?
Will you get out of here? What now?
We're almost ready, Sam.
Oh, fine.
1 minute and counting.
Now, the performers will all go in the theater first, and then you, the audience, will be admitted. All right, performers, let us enter in an orderly fashion and provide an example. Somebody, please take over.
You got it, Sam. Okay, everyone, so welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. At this time, please ensure that everyone in your party has a pair of our special 3D glasses. But remember, do not put on your 3D glasses until you are seated inside the theater and asked to do so by our lab technicians. Now, the doors have fully open. This includes no toes and no shoelaces on set line, otherwise the doors will not open and will be stuck for equipment. Let's try to avoid that. Now once you're inside, please choose a row and move all the way across the row, filling in each and every available seat.
All right,
Top
it's
two
time,
rows in the
ladies
theater
and
will
gentlemen.
reserve for guests traveling in wheelchairs and their respective cars. So thank you very much and enjoy the movie. Okay, remember, everyone's feet have to be behind the yellow line completely. Not even the tips of your shoes.
Let the most of everybody in, and then we will get a row on our seat on the very, very end, so we don't block anybody else's views. It's weird to think this may be the last time, probably will be the last time we're going to step inside this theater. I'll let everybody.
Another friendly reminder for our friends just coming into the theater. Please select a row and move all the way down that row, filling in each and every single seat after that. Please no stopping in the middle, as that is strictly unpatriotic.
How about right here?
What are we going to see in here anyway? 3D. Hey, look! Look at the guy in the goofy mask! Sorry, lady!
For the comfort and safety of everyone around you, please no flash photography, video lighting, or cell phone usage during the show. Now put on your special 3D glasses as Permanently Gang proudly presents Muppet Vision 3D! Take it away, Penguin!
Sorry, boss. Hi-ho, Kermit Frog here, and welcome to Muppet Vision 3D. Now, let me show you around our research center. See, here in this modern high-tech facility... Hey, be careful! Here in this modern high-tech facility, we have perfected Muppet Vision 3D, a new film process which we're about to demonstrate. Now, working the projector is an old friend of ours, the chef. Chef, everything okay?
Hey, they're hopping, their machine is going, they're flumy.
Exactly. And our demonstration includes a little song from Miss Piggy. Little? Did I say little? I meant to say it's a huge, show-stopping major song from Miss Piggy. That's more like it. Good. And we've also got a big musical finale from Sam Eagle. Sam, what's it about?
It's called A Salute to All Nations, but mostly America.
Great. So it's going to be a swell demonstration, and at no time will we be stooping to any cheap 3D tricks.
Did you say cheap 3D tricks? And here's something I wanted to spring on you.
Walmart, it's that dumb bear again.
Hey, Bear, you're not even funny in 3D.
Oh, not you guys. How did you get here?
We entered a contest. Yeah, we lost.
Oh, yeah? Well, my new 3DX gonna shower you all with humor. Waka waka.
He's trying to drown us. What kind of act is that? An act of mercy.
Better luck next time, Posse. Okay? And now, if you'll come this way, I can show you our secret laboratory. You see, we invited distinguished scientists from all over the world to come and work here. Unfortunately, none of them showed up. So instead, I'd like to introduce you to the guys who invented Muppet Vision, and they can show you some of their... right now, I'd like to turn you over to Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and his assistant, Beaker.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kermit. Today, let's look at the advancements we've been working on for Muppet Vision. Beaker, would you turn on the machine? We at Muppet Labs have been able to grab hold of the future. The wheels of progress turn swiftly here as we strike upon ways to bring science safely to you. This user-friendly machine will now generate the first living 3D effect just by flicking a simple switch.
I'm Waldo, the spirit of 3D.
Thank you, Peter.
Right here. Ooh, cute outfit. What's this? Don't you just hate it when your nose runs? You know, all these other people think I'm talking to them, but I'm really just talking to you.
Well, I think that would be just about enough of Waldo, Beaker. You may deactivate.
What? What are you... Watch it!
Oh, dear, he won't deactivate. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing to worry about, but please keep your heads down.
I'm bouncing on people's heads.
Beaker, activate the inflatomatic.
The what?
Hurry, Beaker, hurry.
Great! Now I can start my own football team.
Beaker, we have to try the vacuum Muppet. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety, please grab your armrest firmly.
Hey, I'm free! Taxi! All right, now I'm getting out of this place.
This way, folks. I'm sorry, but Muppet Lab seems to have been temporarily sucked up. But, now what is that?
Hey, come in. See, it's my new remote control banana green pie.
Yeah.
Hey, come in. Watch this.
What? Ozzy, that's terrible.
You're right. Needs more sugar.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first musical portion of our demonstration, we have Miss Piggy in a wonderful 3D number. That's you, penguins.
Doesn't it look beautiful? Yeah, too bad they're gonna spoil it for the pig.
La 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 la. Oh, sun shining bright above you. Soft breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. 3 minutes to queen. Look in my eyes and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. Oh, I like alone and blue as can be. My little dream of me. No troubles as life bubbles on, dear. Still craving that kiss. Oh, that's it. Knock it off, penguin.
But it was going so well.
I will not work with that.
But I was just doing 3D. Guess I won't be needing this.
What's that?
It was for the big water skiing finale.
Anybody, what are you doing? You are ruining this film.
Well, I was just trying to help.
Get out.
I didn't Call it me if you like. I just got fired and I'm running away. Terrific! Let's go. Okay.
Hey, Bean, what's up?
I'm going away forever.
Oh, great. Could you give me a sandwich? Would any of you people like anything? I mean, since he's going out, he could forever? Bean? Bean? Oh, Kermit! Kermit!
Hey, sweetie, that's a great effect.
Hey, Fozzie, Kermit! What is it? Bean Bunny ran away!
Oh, no!
Yes, our ribbons!
We gotta find him.
I know!
All right, everybody spread out and look for Bean.
Right, I'll go this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue the show in just a moment. But in the meantime, if you see a rabbit, holler.
Bean!
Bean? Oh, Bean!
Bunny! Bunny! Bean! Where are you? Bean! Bean! Bean!
Hey, what's all the commotion about? Bunny ran away. Well, you know what that makes him? Smarter than us.
Hey, anybody seen a bunny? I don't see a bunny. Where? Where? Oh, nothing up there but a bunny. A bunny? Me!
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Kermit, look! What?
Bean, what are you doing out there?
I'm running away. Nobody would let me help in the movie.
This is a very moving moment. Yeah, I wish they'd move it to Pittsburgh.
Hey, Bean! What are we doing sticking around here? Let's burn rubber! He's Ronto, my 3D friend, and we're both leaving the movie.
Right, but Bean! If you leave, you'll miss all the fireworks!
Right, yeah! Fireworks? Ooh. Okay, I'll stay, but I want to help.
Gee, is there anything Bean can do in the final number?
Oh, gosh, maybe Bean could set off the fireworks.
That sounds great!
Yeah, and I'll stay and help. I love fireworks.
Okay. Sam, are you about ready?
Yes, it's a glorious 3-hour finale.
You got a minute and a half. Okay, everybody, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, the Muppets proudly present the final demonstration of Muppet Vision 3D.
explosion!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to apologize for our slight technical difficulties. But I do wish to assure you that no one was hurt, and this theater suffered only minor damage. So thank you very much for coming to see this demonstration of Muppet Vision technology, and enjoy the rest of your stay, and come see us again sometime.
Well, what do you think? We have time to go to the bathroom before the next show? We can't, you old fool. We're bolted to the seats.
On behalf of Kermit and the gang, thanks for joining us. Please gather up your personal belongings and exit through the doors on your
So,
right.
Hatbox goes,
Remember to deposit your
ask
3D
the question,
glasses
if
in
a
the bins
set of
outside,
3D
and
glasses
enjoy the rest of your
was
day
placed
here at
over my
Disney's
camera
Hollywood
lens, would you
Studios.
guys see the 3D effects? In fact, no. All it would do is make it a little less blurry, but it would not actually create the 3D effects you're looking for. For the first 2 years that I streamed this show with you guys, I did actually take the entire show and hold a pair of 3D glasses over the lens, but of course you can only do one lens at a time. It takes either the blue side or the red side. It does make it less blurry, but it does not create the 3D effect. So get this though. If you are watching at home,
As you
though,
enter the theater, please quickly choose
you
a
are
row and
watching
move
at
all
home,
the way down, filling in each and every available
and you
seat.
put on a pair of
So
3D
please
glasses
reserve
and
the
you
top
watch
2
the
rows for
stream
guests
again,
traveling in wheelchairs and their parties.
it might work. Has anybody ever tried it? Oh, you know, it happens. All right, guys. This is it. Goodbye, Muppet Vision 3D. We'll always have our streams.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up. If I ever want to watch this again, or heck, even like pull media from the show, I just need to rewind the stream because they always stay up.
One thing I like about YouTube and not TikTok, people ask, do you ever live stream on TikTok? And the reason we don't like doing that on TikTok is that you don't get to go back and watch things. So many. All right, let me turn the screen back bright again. Oh, that's not good. Now, Mama Railroad's Ristorante Italiano closed back after the first weekend of May, so it's already been closed. The 7th of May, 7th of June will be our closure date for
This is gonna be weird.
for Muppet Vision 3D and Pizza Rizzo's. Muppet's Courtyard will be formally and forever closed and make way for the new Monsters Inc. Munchtropolis. How you doing, Vicky? Anthony says, I hope Statler and Waldorf are in the new roller coaster queue. Oh, they gotta be.
Just like you pull you know there's a ton because the launch is so long and so fast that I have to see your nose. You come back in after finishing the ride and it's just a screen and they're just like cracking jokes about the ride.
Well, Yeah, that's weird. Isn't that weird just to see it just empty?
For lunch, we have...
It's closed. It's just closed.
And dinner, we have the... And that doesn't suit your tastes for dessert. We have...
So I came up with an idea, and I've forgotten what my idea was already. For a rock and roller coaster. The new one. The new theme. What was... Owen, do you remember what it was we had? I had some sort of an idea that
Yeah, that was my idea.
What was your idea?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go back and we'll watch that stream again. What was your idea?
Before the launch happens, is that there's like, because you know y'all have that TV in the screen, it's like that is the LED images before it launches. Instead they have like some of the characters up there, and there's like multiple different gags. And the first one that I came up with, when I put this up, we actually went for multiple. The first one I came up with was Animal and another Muppet character sitting there, and there's like a button to like launch
The countdown
coaster.
button for the launch for the ride.
And like they're Animal and the other guy are just counting here. It's like 5, 4, and at one point Animal actually accidentally slips and falls face first on the button and falls off, and it just launches before it catches everyone's off guard. Just launches immediately, like 5, 4, 3. Oh.
But that's not the best part. The best
Sorry.
part is during the tunnel as you're scooting out, you can hear Animal going, "Sorry." We had come up with like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
That would be really fun, like different launches. So though the ride may be the same, your launch that you get will change randomly. So also closing after June 7th, Pizza Rizzo's. Originally Pizza Planet from Toy Story, which a little nod here, we don't talk about it a lot, but I want you guys to notice the famous original Pizza Rizzo's, established 1908, but notice right over here.
The best pizza.
It's the best pizza on the planet. But look what you can see when you don't notice the green. It's Pizza Planet. I hope that they do some sort of nod to this when they open up the new area. They got Heckler tomatoes.
Like that, there's like a not an actual pizzeria you can go in, but like a indie like faux background. There's like a building that has like it's the city's top rated pizza.
Santa Claus used to be up there. He's gone. Used to be a Christmas store here. It's a wonderful shop. Has not reopened since the pandemic.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the only the only 2 Christmas shops we have now is one in MK in Liberty Square and one in Germany technically, because they do have ornaments there.
In Germany.
Yeah, but that's
and
a
then
stretch.
there's Disney Springs.
Yeah, Disney Springs is always going to be there. I was talking about in the park specifically.
Parks, yeah. All right, I need to find another fuel rod station.
There may have been one right next to there.
What?
I think some talking about
I know y'all made me have to apologize to my son as he kept telling me he went to Pizza Planet at Disney, and I kept telling him there was no such place. We're right here at it. It was Pizza Planet, formerly known as Pizza Planet here, before it became Pizza Rizzo's. I remember when they opened Pizza Rizzo's, and we never stream at nighttime. It seems like we're always here at the beginning of the day for you guys. But you know, at nighttime, of course, Pizza Rizzo's sign. As the neon sign that we're walking by right now. the city's top-rated pizza, Pizza Rizzo's. At nighttime, if you watch very carefully, you see the little on and off some of the lights, and it's the city's top-rated pizza. If you look very carefully when it does turn off, it just says, I gotta wait for it to glitter again, but when it glitches at nighttime, it's so much easier to see. I'm trying to remember how long it takes before it glitches again.
It has to be at least a minute. 99% of people walk away before rap pizza shows up.
Basically, the and the C and the I, a Y, the top, the ED all glitch out, and the only thing left is It's Rat Pizza. There you go.
There we go, there it is. You guys will see it, right?
It's Rat Pizza. And we didn't care, we eat it anyway.
Anthony says I might have to rewatch the Monsters franchise to see what they might possibly do for food locations.
Harryhausen's, that's the only option. Harryhausen's, we gotta have a Harryhausen's.
I think something else that they want to do is like they want to do like the cafeteria, like Monsters Incorporated. I don't know how they would add that in, but they wanted to put that somewhere they could.
Can I hold this?
He's out to take photos. I mean, we will not be back here when this final day, when this area gets taken down. So any pictures we want to take, now's the time.
Can you get it up there? Can you give them a 3D effect? Can you reach it?
Hold on. Close enough, right? Oh, hold on. We need to switch out those few rods now because it's starting to rain.
It is starting to rain. Shit, 3D tricks! Yep. Cheap 3D tricks. Cheap thrills! Alright, Owen. Come on, dude. Let's take a selfie. Everybody, you want to take it with us? We've taken photos in front of so many attractions over the years. Had to say goodbye. Everybody's in there with us. Everybody smile. There we go.
I missed it.
That's it. We're walking away now. We're walking away. We're walking in the rain. We're walking in the rain. Oh boy. That's tough to say goodbye. What? What's he doing? Where's he going? It's in the other hallway. It's right there.
It's right there. You still have Audrey.
I gave one of them back to you.
I just gave you one, right?
Maybe.
Oh, nope, I saw it. You switch both?
I only need, well, we can switch all of them out, but I only need one like immediate. Thinking, it's thinking. Night, John boy.
Any day now. I was gonna say you should just switch up both out anyway, but it's taking this long.
Hey, ask it how to get a free wand.
Ah! I can't. I cannot scream loud.
Alright, so if this doesn't work, what you do is you push this button right there. And you get a free fuel rod. I'm sorry, what? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No!
Why did you press it? Hold on, let me...
It's supposed to give me my charger back. No, 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 oh no. Alright, so I've lost $1 in the penny machine and it took my, is it stuck in there? Is it right there? It's in there.
Dude, it's stuck. It took everything.
Alright, well we're gonna have to call customer service.
At least
now.
you got it on video. Hold on. Let's not use this one. Let's find another one. Just
Yeah, do not put another one. No, 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 can't walk away. We have to call from this machine. We have to call that 1-800 number right there.
Okay.
They will connect into it.
Okay, I'll
Stand here and call. Hey, say goodbye to everybody because we have to get going afterwards.
I'll see you later. I'm gonna try.
Call that number right there. This is just a good teaching moment for everybody. If this happens, they can actually log into this remotely and send you and give you another fuel rod. Okay? So call it in. I'll say goodbye to everybody. Wow. Oh well. Hey, this is why we do what we do though. We get to show you guys how things happen and we can tell you how to fix it when you get in here. We've had that happen before. You call the 1-800 number. It checks the computer logs. It sees that you hit the swap. It sees that a thing went out and one never came back out, and they can remotely push one out for me. And so I'll get my fuel rod back. So, well guys, we're gonna close on out for today, which is probably a good time because it is starting to rain. Look at those clouds. We are gonna get some rain on us today. And besides, we've got to get on out. We're gonna be hanging out with Virgin Voyages tonight. We're going to be in a training session. We're going to get to talk to them about the brand new Brilliant Lady ship coming to the fleet this fall. And also just kind of keep in touch with what's going on with our crew. And if you guys would like to sail Virgin Voyages, we'd love for you guys to reach out to us. Send us an email, not an email, but a message on our website, eartoearmagic.com. And go to Travel Services page. And let us know where you want to cruise. If you want to go Royal Caribbean, you want to go Disney Cruise Line, you want to go Virgin Voyages, any of those, fill out the form. Tell us where you want to go, when you want to go. Let's get you guys booked and planned for your next vacation. So thank you guys so much for allowing us to be your Travelmation travel agent for all of your travel needs for Disney, Universal Cruising, and all-inclusive resorts, beaches, and sandals. Thank you guys so much for supporting us as a small business. I promise you, the reason we can stream is because we can do what we do because of our travel business, and we appreciate you guys allowing us to be a part of your travel plans. You know someone who's going to be traveling, would like to travel in the future, referrals are greatly appreciated. Let them know our information. Tell them to go to eartoearmagic.com and reach out to us as well. We'll have more information to tell you guys about our thing from Virgin Voyages tonight. And if you'd like to sail with us as a group, we're going to be going on a Virgin Voyages cruise next year. Going to Alaska, sailing out of Washington State, Seattle, for a 7-night cruise aboard the brand new ship, the Brilliant Lady. So reach out when you go to eartoearmagic.com. Let Susan and Heather know you want more information. Put a deposit down and come sail with us. We're gonna have a great group already signed up to go with us in Alaska for next year for Virgin Voyages. As we close out today, guys, we're gonna do this quickly because it is starting to pour down rain. I'm gonna see you stay as dry as I can as possible. Thank you, James E. Thank you guys, everyone, for hanging out with us today. Hi, Wildstar, FM Ever After, Gene Wood, Steven, Dopey Runner, Kitten Duo, everybody, this is our last day for checking out Muppet Vision 3D. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. And as we close out today, remember to take care of your community. Remember to bring an umbrella, but remember, share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment. But whatever you do, be the sunshine. Even on a rainy day, be the sunshine in somebody else's day.
From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, have a wonderful, blessed afternoon, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a great one. We'll see you again real soon. Bye. Time to get out the ponchos. Get up here right back. No! Give me my fuel rod back! Okay, now I'm mad.